Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back here with another week in my life video. So if you haven't seen my other week in my life videos or my day in my life videos, they're pretty self-explanatory. But when I do a day in my life, I'm literally filming all throughout the day. And a week in my life is just random clips of things that I did that week and beauty that I saw all around me and wanted to share. And of course, just like all of my day in my life and my week in my life videos, I included the cooking that I did as well. This week was full of a lot of random activities. So with that being said, let's hop right in. So I'm opening this video with more updates of the construction that Dan is doing in the back of our house. So if you didn't know this, you can see our neighbor's patio as well. That is what this room has been in our house. But Dan has decided after much deliberation to turn this patio into another room. As you can probably tell in my videos, our downstairs is one open room and it's great. We love it, but we figured that by turning this into an extra room with more space would not only help to add value to our house, but just be really useful while we're here, especially when we're hosting lots of people for like a party or something like that. So on this day, my friend Michaela was going to be coming to town with her husband and her kids to celebrate her birthday. And so Dan decided to smoke some meat on the grill for us. So he set that up. Seriously, the meat and veggies that Dan makes on this smoker are just next level, out of this world delicious. I feel like you can just picture how good it is by looking at the grill. I did end up making the most delicious meal using some bok choy that I did not get footage of, but I did get a picture of, and it was amazing. So fast forward, I wasn't that great at filming stuff, but Michaela and her kids and her husband made it to town from Atlanta. And after eating dinner, we had the most amazing gluten-free cake. I made Riker do a little dab for me. Michaela and I have been friends since we were like, I don't even know, man, 12 years old. And if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know Michaela because we have thrown quite a few joint birthday parties together. So it was a really sweet time getting to be together, hang out, eat lots of good food, and just catch up. The boys, by the way, pretty much entertained the kids. Well, no. The boys entertained Riker, the dogs entertained Boston, while Michaela and I pretty much just continued to eat, drink tea, and just chat the night away. So on this day, I was going in to see my esthetician, Heather Happy, at Cool Springs Plastic Surgery to get a micro needling treatment done as well. I mentioned this in one of my other recent day in my life videos where I got a skin procedure done, but she also zapped away like a little varicose vein that I have on my face. And then she did the microneedling. And microneedling is an incredibly effective treatment for textured acne scars. This also left me with like no downtime. I had no pain during the treatment, no pain after the treatment. And I really find that this has been one of the biggest influences in changing the texture on my skin. If you don't know what microneedling is, it's basically where they run this pen-looking object over your face and it taps your skin with needles over and over to inflict tons of tiny little injuries. That causes your skin to increase collagen production and also helps to break up scar tissue. So the next day I was not wearing makeup because I wasn't able to for a few days as part of my recovery treatment. So I wore my brand new sun hat. Now guys, I have the world's largest head and I'm never able to wear hats. And this hat company, Brixton, does sizing in their hats. So I found this out from a girl at church, and when she told me, I bought this hat pronto, and let me tell you, it fits my big head so well. So if you watch all of my day in my life and my week in my life videos, then you know that I take occasional piano lessons. So on this day, I had my second piano lesson with my friend Deanna, who I go to church with. And on this day, I actually went to her house because the boys are out of school now. In this lesson, we basically worked on scales, which is something I've never really done, as well as trying to teach me to understand how to read and play music. I can read and play very, very slowly, very, very basic music, but she's going to try to help me strengthen that muscle. So it was a great lesson, and I thought I would show you how cute her home and family is. Deanna was actually Mrs. Tennessee, and if you watched my week in my life from when my mom came to town, you know that I also helped judge Mrs. Tennessee with Deanna recently. She is also a harp player. Who the heck is a harp player? She's amazing. And look at how cute her boys are. On this night for dinner, I decided to make a HelloFresh recipe, and Dan and I were craving pasta. So I pulled the pasta Parmesan kit out of the refrigerator. One thing that I love about HelloFresh are these recipe cards that come with it. Everything in your kit is fresh, pre-measured ingredients with an easy to follow 6-step pictured recipe card, and it's delivered to your door each week in a special insulated box. With all of these things together, HelloFresh makes conquering the kitchen a reality with deliciously simple recipes. While that was boiling, I chopped up the zucchini. So another little fun fact about HelloFresh, they actually have 3 different plans you can choose from. The classic plan, the veggie plan, which is what I get, or the family plan. And you have the option to switch in between plans whenever your tastes change. I've mentioned this before, but for me, HelloFresh kind of feels like taking a cooking class. The recipes always help to change my perspective on food and give me some kind of new cooking technique or ingredient to try out and bring into my own cooking arsenal. So once I was done chopping up my veggies, I added some grass-fed butter, and then I threw all of my veggies into the pan. Then I added some freshly ground black pepper at your guys' recommendation. So I now do ground black pepper when I feel like it. Really, I should probably just be doing it for garnishing and use like my loose black pepper for cooking, but that's what I did. And then I added some pink Himalayan sea salt, and then I cooked all of the veggies. Then I took this mozzarella ball and I diced it up into little chunks. After the veggies had had some time to cook, I diced up some garlic. I like to kind of put my garlic in towards the end of cooking my veggies most of the time because I feel like it makes it so you don't burn the garlic. It helps keep the taste. And then I threw in this basil marinara sauce as well. Now, this is a really cool part about HelloFresh is you get these little spice packets. And so I took this spice packet and I threw that into the mix. And then once my pasta was done cooking, I added the noodles to the veggie sauce. I also decided to add a couple of scoops of pasta water just to help spread the marinara sauce a little farther. I like my pasta in general to be like kind of soupy, pretty saucy, and so that did the trick. Then I threw in the mozzarella cubes as well as the grated Parmesan, and then I stirred everything together. It was super cheesy. That's kind of one downfall, but also deliciously amazing side effect of adding mozzarella to your pasta. And then I added some fresh basil on top as well. And guys, this meal was, like I said, deliciously simple. It was so good. Dan and I scarfed down all of the food pretty fast. HelloFresh is now from $6.99 per serving and America's #1 meal kit. You can get started with 8 free meals. That's $80 off of your first month of HelloFresh by going to HelloFresh.com and entering the code HelloNikki80. Like I've said so many times, I've really enjoyed working with HelloFresh and trying out all of their recipes. So I hope that you will love it as well. And with that being said, if you made it this far, be sure to check my info box for my semi-secret but not so secret giveaway that I'm doing as a thank you to all of you for all of your support. Whether you're new to my channel or you've been watching me for 8 years, I appreciate every single one of you so very much. So with that being said, I will hopefully see you guys back here soon with another new video. All right, bye guys.